So that was how Oblique Seville and Lyles were able to qualify to the finals in the men's 100-meter sprint at the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. Well, we're going to check out how the likes of Ghana's Benjamin Azamati also missed out and find out what happened to Benjamin Azamati as he ended up placing last in the semi-finals of the men's 100-meter race. More coming up right here on Sports Update Ghana. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. So let's get right into it. And just this evening, the men's 100-meter semi-finals at the Olympic Games came off. And in the men's semi-final one, it was Ghana's Benjamin Azamati who represented the country over there in the race. Unfortunately, Benjamin Azamati could not make it through to the finals as he ended up placing 9th in the race. Well, it was Jamaica's Oblique Seville who was able to win the race, and also Lyles coming second to gain automatic qualification to the finals. Now let's check out how the race itself went down at the stadium. So there you have it. That was how the race went down for Oblique Seville of Jamaica to win the race and Lyles to come second. So now let's check out the position which each athlete placed and the time they finished. So in first place was Jamaica's Oblique Seville, who finished in first place with a time of 9.81 sub-seconds, and he gained automatic qualification, and that was his personal best at the 100-meter dash. In second place was Lyles, who finished with a time of 9.83 sub-seconds, and he also gained automatic qualification. But in third place was Louis Hinchcliffe, who came third with a time of 9.97 sub-seconds, and Cameroon's Emmanuel Esembe came fourth with a time of 10 seconds, then followed by South Africa's Sean and Nigeria's Ashi coming 6th, then Italy's Ali coming 7th, then Brad Whitey coming 8th with a time of 10.15 seconds, and Ghana's Benjamin Azamati placing 9th with a time of 10.17 sub-seconds. Now, let me talk about the first three positions. Now, if you observe the heat that came off yesterday, Lyles and Great Britain's Louis Hinchcliffe were tied in the same heat, and it was Hinchcliffe who won that particular heat in first place. Then Lyles came second, and yesterday in the interview that I brought to you after this video, you see it in the previous one, Lyles was talking about the fact that he didn't deserve the second place and was going to work hard to beat Hinchcliffe, and he rightly so did that. And when I saw the picture, that is what is on your screens, where Lyles was looking behind and seeing if Hinchcliffe was kind of like, wow. Lyles really got the guy. And so, Charlie, it's unfortunate that Hinchcliffe couldn't gain automatic qualification with his time of 9.97 sub-seconds. But for Benjamin Azamati, well, we expected a lot from him, but he did his best, but unfortunately, he was unable in the second attempt at the Olympic Games in the men's 100-meter race. This is the second time Benjamin Azamati is competing in the 100-meter race, and he was expecting to make it to the final, but unfortunately, the competition was very, very tough. In fact, people who made a time of 10 seconds 00 were all unable to qualify to the final because it was such a tough one. And Oblique Seville surprised me because, Charlie, this guy was so not rated. I wrote a story on Ghana where I was talking about him and the fact that he poses as a great threat to Benjamin Azamati, but I didn't even expect him to finish in first place. I was rating Hinchcliffe to finish probably in second position and Lyles to top it with the first place, but Hinchcliffe didn't make it at all, so quite a disappointing one for him. But let's look at the race in a slow motion once again. You realize that when the shot went, Benjamin Azamati was doing very well at the beginning, but his finishing was where he lagged, and that was how come he wasn't able to finish among the top positions. But in the beginning, Benjamin Azamati did very well, starting off with the first 5 seconds on a good run, but his finishing, that was where the boys were separated from the men, and unfortunately, he was unable to qualify to the final. Well, share your thoughts in the comment section. What do you make of Benjamin Azamati placing 9th and also missing out on the finals in the men's 100-meter dash? He becomes the 4th Ghanaian to exit the 2024 Paris Olympic Games. Ghana had several athletes at the games. The first person to exit the Paris Olympic Games was Harry Stacey, who competed for Ghana in the men's 100-meter freestyle, and he bowed out. Then he was followed by Roses Amwenma Yeboah, who also exited the Olympic Games after representing the country in the women's high jump. Well, she was followed by Yasel Mensah, who also exited the competition yesterday on August 3rd after she was unable to qualify to the semi-finals in the women's 50-meter freestyle in swimming. So she also exited. And now Benjamin Azamati becomes the 4th person to exit the Olympic Games individuals. Benjamin Azamati will be representing Ghana, though, in the men's 4x100 relay, which we are really expecting Ghana to make it to the final. So we'll see how that one goes. But I still have updates on how Ghana's second athlete, that is Abdul Rashid Saminu, also performed in his race. He's also competing in the 100-meter semi-finals. And I'll be bringing you up to speed on that one in the next video. But until then, thanks for doing the watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to leave a comment. I keep saying this is the right place for the Olympic Games. And I'll see you in the next one. Please subscribe.